fellow travelers, today we're going to be making our way to Paris. Here's a couple tour guides just in case we get lost. Our first mean of action is going to be jumping on an airplane where we'll be heading to the Netherlands. This is the airport at the Netherlands, so we have made it. Our next means of action is going to be to take a bus to Paris, France. Our first stop is going to be at this famous monument. Can anybody tell me what monument this is?
The Eiffel Tower.
Very good. This is a couple pictures of the Eiffel Tower. As you can see, we have family right here. And this guy right here is a man selling souvenirs, and that's how he makes his living. The Eiffel Tower took 2 years, 2 months, and 5 days to build. It takes 60 tons of paint to paint it. When they maintain it every 7 years. It usually takes 15 to 18 months. This is a picture of my grandfather right there. If you're not scared like I was, you can make it to the very top of the Eiffel Tower, and that's the view you would get. This is our second stop. Does anybody know what this is of?
The Arc de Triomphe.
Very good. Somebody's been studying up. The Arc de Triomphe was built in remembrance of the Napoleonic Wars. There was 1,500,000 deaths, and there's columns and pillars that represent different things. So I think it's time to take a rest from it all and stop at our hotel. There's 3 pictures here. Here's one of staircases of a stairwell. They're usually spiral stairwells. You'll find them at pretty much any hotel. You won't find many elevators, but if you do, they're going to be tiny elevators like that, usually meant for one person. But as you can see, we jammed 3 people in there. The last picture is a meeting lounge where you would go and meet family in the morning and eat your breakfast. Very homey feel, very inviting. So it's time to keep moving. This is a bike garage. 2 typical means of transportation is walking and biking. If you're not walking and biking, you're sitting in traffic or taking the metro. So this is the metro system right here. I have a map right here of the underground metro system. There's 380 stations. People stop at stations to get from city to city. And there's also gates that people stop at just because they're so elaborate. This is going to be our last monument we visit. Does anybody know what this monument is of?
The Louvre.
Very good. A couple pictures of the Louvre right there. And inside the Louvre, we have 3 pictures that I thought was nice pictures. Does anybody know what this is of?
Ceiling art.
Very good. And this?
Mona Lisa.
And the last one.
Venus de Milo.
We have some artists in here. So the first is ceiling art. It's my favorite art. In order to do ceiling art, the artists have to lay on their back on scaffolding and paint on their backs. It's pretty amazing. You'll find angels and animals and all kinds of different kinds of paintings on the ceiling. Mona Lisa, also called My Lady, made by Leonardo da Vinci. It's in a $7 million room with a bulletproof case. It does have a bit of elbow deformity because a rock got thrown at it. So they have special security up now for it. This is the Venus de Milo, like you guys said, is created between the years of 130 and 100 BC, and it's also made out of marble. There's 35,000 objects in the Louvre right now. That varies, though, from year to year, season to season, depending on the artist in town and so forth. And the collection spans from the 6th century BC till the 19th century AD. So I think it's time to wrap up and grab lunch. And in order to do so, we're going to find some popular food items. We have cheese, which I have here for some people to have. We have bread. I got started on it early, that's why it's half eaten. you go. You can pass it around. And another staple is wine. Wine is very, very, very important in Paris, France. It is the staple of almost every meal. So I hope you guys are full, enjoyed your bread and cheese, and I hope you have a safe travel home.